Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
An Ellsworth Airman accused of killing a Native American woman is now charged with first-degree murder.
24-year-old Quintarius Chappelle is accused of killing 21-year-old Sahila Sangrate last summer on the western South Dakota Air Base. She was missing until earlier this month when a hiker found her body south of Hill City, more than 50 miles from the base.
Chappelle was originally charged with second-degree murder, but on Thursday, a federal grand jury decided he should be charged with first-degree murder instead.
A Spearfish child care provider working at a licensed facility is accused of raping a 3-year-old child. 48-year-old Sarah Hazeldine is charged with rape and sexual contact with a minor. According to an indictment, the alleged crimes happened last August. She posted bond and was released from jail on Thursday. Nearly a year after a toddler fell from a third-floor window at a Sioux Falls hotel, the child's family is suing the hotel owner and management company. Federal court documents say 19-month-old Madden Hine was with his mom in their third-floor room at Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. She was packing a diaper bag when she heard a pop and realized Madden had fallen from the window. The lawsuit says the window in the family's room lacked a safety mechanism to prevent it from opening to a dangerous extent. Police also discovered the screen could be pushed out of place with little force, even just a fingertip. The federal filing also claims hotel management was aware of the problem. We posted the document for you on KELOLAND.com. Now let's get a check of your weather. Scott, what's going on?
Well, we are looking at guess what? A windy day today. We'll have strong west to northwest winds as we go through the morning and afternoon. A cold front trying to come in from the north. And it looks like we'll have colder temperatures in parts of eastern and northeastern South Dakota. Cannot rule out an isolated shower here and there. So keep that in mind. Anything that falls and hits the ground will remain light. High of 52 in Sioux Falls, 51 in Pierre, 53 in Rapid City. Aberdeen will be cooler with a high of 47. Brian will have more details on your forecast coming up.
Thank you, Scott. Well, it is March Madness on the court and at a local casino. The NCAA tournament is keeping the sports book busy at Grand Falls Casino and Golf Resort. Staff started preparing for March Madness 3 months in advance.
The big dance is finally here. We've been gearing up for this for a long time now, so we're excited. It's already busy, as you can see.
Last year, people wagered more than $2 million at Grand Falls on sporting events in March.
For over 16 years, the Rapid City Rush have teamed up with the community to help people fighting cancer.
One event that sees hundreds of participants is the Paint the Ice event, where those who attend paint names of loved ones who have fought cancer.
Survivors and their loved ones a venue that to feel heard and seen and to know that they're not alone. And it's really surreal to see all of the names on the ice, and it just gives you a sense of community.
The purple paint will remain on the ice over the next 2 days as the Rush will be in action. And then after those games, their Fight Against Cancer jerseys will be auctioned off to help raise more money for those battling cancer.
Lake Ole in Harrisburg is getting ready for anglers. 250 to 350 rainbow trout were released into the lake on Tuesday.
Harrisburg Parks shared these pictures and videos from the release. You can see people using nets to transfer fish from the tank to the lake.
Officials say statewide fishing regulations are in effect at Lake Ole.
That is a look at some of our top stories today.
Now let's get one last look at your weather with meteorologist Brian Carstens. Good morning, Brian.
All right, good morning as we look at our weather picture today. 40s as we head through the late morning, and that chance of a shower, maybe a sprinkle, probably a sprinkle. Just doesn't look like much here in that forecast from midday into the early afternoon. But we are expecting winds to pick up out of the northwest this afternoon, and that will run at least at 20 to 35. Here's the system we're talking about right here into western Minnesota. That back wrap around there, it's very much moisture starved though, so we don't really want to call out a lot of moisture from this. But a similar system coming on down the line as we get into Saturday night and Sunday. Ahead of that, tomorrow's weather will warm up. We're expecting a pretty large batch of 60-degree weather, and with that, probably fire danger will come back up too for some of us. Then we're seeing that wind, and there it is behind the low there, 20 to 40, maybe 40 to 45 on Sunday. Will we pick up some moisture? Yes, we can get some showers. However, the system will likely gather a little more strength as it moves into central Minnesota. So the best bet of accumulating snow is going to be up toward Duluth, International Falls, and Bemidji, and then heading into central Wisconsin. So if you're traveling that way this weekend, make sure you're watching the weather. There will be conditions that direction that will be different. And then we're going to get into the forecast next week. Northwest flow, maybe some shower chances. Could dot the region maybe by Monday. Here's a look at the latest hourly forecast information, and you can see those 40s this afternoon. North of Sioux Falls, 50-degree weather in Rapid City. Tomorrow morning, we're going to drop to the 20s, but look how we rebound in the afternoon. That south wind is going to bring that fire weather danger back west of Sioux Falls, too. And then hopefully the humidity will increase enough here Saturday night and early Sunday with the shower chances. That'll hopefully at least bring that fire weather concern down a little bit, at least for that time. Although I have to be honest with you, Sunday afternoon, even though it's going to be kind of blustery, there's enough wind out there, too, that 50-degree weather in Pierre and Rapid City. I wouldn't be too surprised to see high fire danger once again in western South Dakota. That's the way it's going to be for a while, isn't it? Until we get some more rain and the dormant grasses begin to green up, and that's going to be a process. 52 Sioux Falls today, 58 tomorrow, 48 on Sunday with the wind, and then by Monday we're back to 52. So we're averaging a little bit above normal. But look at day 7. Now, there's potential there at the end of next week to get those numbers to pop as we bring in a potential storm system about a week out. And you'll hear more about that this weekend and into next week. But at least initially, we want to give the idea there that the temperature can start to move up again. And so that's in the Pierre forecast at 73 on Thursday. And we land on about 80 potentially there by next Thursday in Rapid City. That's your weather forecast. Check out more information online at KEBELLAND.com.